Hello, my name is Advaith Vasudevan. I'm 13 years old. I would just like to ask, raise your hand if you have had dreams. Raise your hand if you have had goals. Have you fulfilled them? If not, why so? Was it because they were too big? Or was it because you didn't try hard enough? Good morning, my name is Advaith Vasudevan. I'm 13 years old. I'm the author of a book called The Neighbourliens. I'm pretty sure some people are surprised. I think the reason they are surprised is because they think children can't achieve their dreams while they're still children. Writing a book is hard work, I agree. But guess what? Just like any other goal, you can achieve it. And you can achieve any goal that you want to achieve. What do you need to achieve what do you need to do to achieve your big goals? Today, I'm going to share 3 tips that could help you achieve your goals and dreams. Firstly, set reasonable goals that can help you achieve your dreams. For example, I set goals of how many pages I was going to write every day in order to complete my book. Research shows that setting goals and working to it helps people achieve more. Tip 2. Make sacrifices in order to achieve your dreams. I personally sacrificed my free time so that I could write my book and slept later and woke up earlier in order to write my book, do my homework and study. Every single successful person in the world would have had to make sacrifices in order to become successful, and they still make sacrifices to stay successful. That is what makes them successful. That is what makes them champions. Tip 3. Never give up. Make plans to solve issues. I started writing the first version of my book when I was 9 years old. However, soon I stopped because I had too much homework and studying to do. I was extremely disappointed, discouraged, because I really wanted to write the book, but couldn't. When I was 10, I started writing a new version of the book. However, I stopped as I didn't get any time. When I was 11, I still didn't have any time. When I was 12, I started writing the 4th version of my book. 5 months later, I finished writing the book. How? I made a clear plan that could help me achieve my dream. I made sacrifices and made goals so that I could have time and I could use my time wisely. I felt immense pride when I saw my dream of becoming an author turn into reality. If J.K. Rowling had given up, there would have been no Harry Potter. If Edison had given up, we wouldn't have had the light bulb. If Einstein had given up, we wouldn't have advanced in science. What are your dreams? What is the world going to lose if you give up? Think about all the people who you could help. Think about all the people who you could inspire. Think about all the people whose lives you could touch by making your dream come true. Isaac Newton didn't simply discover gravity by having dreams. He spent days after days, months after months, years after years, experimenting, researching, and reflecting before formulating Newton's laws. Your dream doesn't have to be writing a book. It can be anything from jumping hurdles to going to Math Olympiad or even saving the world. Goal setting is extremely important. In fact, a recent Harvard study shows that goal setting can actually help improve a person's studying. In fact, this study was extremely big and had many sub-studies in it. One of the sub-studies proved that most people who do goal setting can score 30% more marks. For example, if you currently score about 75% for a subject, by using goal setting, you can score almost 100%. Successful people stay successful by setting goals and doing their best to achieve the goals. If they plan to do something today, they wouldn't rest until getting it done. There are only 3 things to remember. Set reasonable goals, make sacrifices, and keep the eye on the prize, and never give up. It is never too early to start. In fact, why not start now? Are there any sheet of paper? Do they have a sheet of paper? So if they could just write down one dream, three daily goals, and 3 sacrifices they can make. So has everyone finished writing the sacrifices and all? So if you haven't completely finished, you can actually do so. They can complete it after school also, and don't forget to use these sacrifices and goals every day. Don't forget to look at it every day. So remember, a bud has to blossom to become a flower. If it doesn't blossom, it will never accomplish its dream to become a fruit, and will never help someone by giving them food. If you don't let your dreams blossom, you cannot make an impact. You won't be able to help more people and make this world a better place. The world needs you to dream and work on your dreams. Dreamers who work become achievers others admire. My fellow dreamers, dream and give your dreams a permission to blossom. So by the way, this is my book. My father worked extremely hard for the speech. He practiced a lot, so that, and he made many drafts, and he got many improvements. He went to many different places and got feedback and kept on improving. And he also changed parts of the speech to fit the audience in America. So that's how he got a very good speech. In 2015, actually, with the same speech, he had won 3rd place. But now he improved the speech, and then now he's first. Are there any more questions? At first, actually, I wanted to write a short story. So when I was 9-year-old, so I actually asked my mother what I should write the short story about. She had given me a small story prompt saying my neighbors are aliens. From that, at first I was planning to write a short story, but then after that I just finished chapter 1, and I just did chapter 1, chapter 2, and then eventually started writing a book. But then I stopped writing that, and then later I made new versions of it until today. I finished that book. And actually, one more thing is that I actually wanted to finish writing my book before I turned 13, and I actually accomplished that. So I wrote it when I was 12-year-old. So actually, to write my book, I actually had to ask many people for people to edit. So some of the things for feedback I asked. So there were many things I improved because of the feedbacks. My friends and family read my whole book, and I got feedback from that, and that helped a lot. Sometimes it was frustrating, the things I had to change in my book because of a lot of feedback, but eventually it actually helped. All the feedback actually helped. I would just like to thank you for the opportunity to speak in your school. I would like to thank you for giving me the opportunity. I hope everyone will be able to achieve the dreams that they have and work to their goals also. Bye bye. All the best. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.